The block opportunities at Swiss Exchange are integrated into our non-displayed pool of liquidity called SwissAtMid. When we launched SwissAtMid in 2016, the liquidity size was similar to the one we see on the lit market. However, in 2018, SwissAtMid not only became the largest dark pool for Swiss equities, but we also managed to increase considerably the amount of block liquidity in the pool. Today, SwissAtMid trades roughly 3 billion Swiss francs a month, accounting for 40% of the market share in dark pool trading in Swiss names, and offers daily resting liquidity of 3 billion Swiss francs, out of which 60% comes from orders above LIS, so the large in scale threshold. The block liquidity growth was fueled also by increased participation of our Swiss members, including Swiss private banks, that have contributed also to the unique liquidity in our pool. We offer, for members looking for block executions, we offer minimum execution quantity that works as minimum execution size, which applies to every single fill, and we do not allow bulking of orders on the contra side. Minimum execution quantity can be used by participants to navigate through different liquidity profiles and select the right threshold they want to interact with. Year to date, we have seen many block trades, over 3,200 block trades in SwissAtMid, with multiple single executions of 1 million Swiss francs and above. So at Swiss Exchange, we run the most liquid lit and dark books. With the liquidity being spread across the tool, we try to help members navigate through the different books. And for example, when we launched SwissAtMid, we introduced a dark lit sweep order type that is quite popular among our clients. Last year, we introduced plus orders, and they come in two flavors. There is an Iceberg Plus and Limit Plus, and they allow members for dual representation. So one can have an order sitting in central limit order book, whilst the full quantity of the order is available in our midpoint order book. Plus orders operate with one global limit price that applies to both books. They're pegged to the near touch on the central limit order book, whilst the full quantity of the order sits at the midpoint price. There are two main benefits for clients using plus orders. One is they reduce the time to fill, and also they improve the fill rates. Today, at Swiss Exchange, in our equity segments, roughly 3% of all the trades are coming from regular Iceberg orders. And we've seen that number trending up. The average execution size and the order size of these Iceberg orders is above 250,000 Swiss francs. With more and more of these Iceberg orders being submitted as a plus orders, we see that the full quantity of these Icebergs is actually represented into SwissAtMid, which contributes to and boosts the block liquidity in SwissAtMid. Last but not least, we've seen that the Limit Plus order has been particularly appealing to our broker investment banking community through integration into VWAP algos. We simulate that the Limit Plus can improve the performance in certain phases of the VWAP strategy by as much as 1 basis point. So we're working on two projects. One is Swiss EVO for equities, and the other one is called SDX Digital Exchange. Swiss EVO is a project that aims to help our Swiss trading participants to fulfill best execution, and is scheduled to go live in June later this year. Whereas SDX is our effort to build a world-leading exchange for digital assets, covering every step of the value chain end to end. The motivation behind us looking into this is twofold. Actually, we're seeing that the investors' perception is changing, and they start to accept digital assets as a valid investment opportunity. And also the technology behind digital asset is maturing. The goal and the opportunity for SDX is to actually establish a Swiss marketplace as the global leader in digital value exchange, but also we're looking at the emerging ecosystem, newly emerging ecosystem, as well as offering new product services and business models for our clients.